because like the way that like the characters move and shit. I'm like, yeah.
Will really likes it.
I've heard really good things about it, and I'm just like, when does this come to console? Because I'll fucking buy it.
December 5th.
Fucking sick,
dude.
Oh, but December 5th is when the Vex attack Destiny.
I remember hearing about the Kickstarter, and I was like, that sounds cool, but
yeah.
And then fucking pitching.
No, the developers actually made like a mod for Will because he really likes the game, and he tweeted them. They were like, "Oh yeah, here's a Trucy Wright mod."
It's nice.
I'm like, "Oh, that's great."
Yeah, because I remember seeing how somebody asked them, "Hey, my friend really likes the game, and I'm trying to get him to play it, but the camera zooms the camera movement during battle really nauseates him, so he can't fully enjoy it." And they're like, we're sorry about that." And they're like, "Okay, here's the next patch." And it's like literally like fucking like an hour after that guy tweeted them, they put it in as a patch update.
Oh, okay. Will told me that the original goal was like 30,000.
I remember it was a very low, modest goal
because he thought, like platformers really aren't that popular anymore, so I'm just gonna put a low goal. And then like $270,000 later, he's like, "Whoa, we're gonna add like 2 more worlds. We're gonna put them on console too."
It's kind of like Cuphead, huh?
Yeah.
When they started their Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was kind of funny because like I remember Alex was posting about that. He's like, "Oh man, please don't pirate Cuphead because they sold their houses and shit in order to make the game." And I was like, after all that money they made on Kickstarter, no. I was like, no.
Why is it so windy all of a sudden?
Because
it's been warm this past week.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know that, Grant, because you were in Japan.
Yeah.
And now you're back.
Why are you such a hater? Hater?
I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
You sneezing?
So, yeah, welcome back, Grant.
Welcome back, mi amigo.
Hi.
We'll probably have a separate episode of your adventures like last time.
Alright. I won't make it too long and boring.
Make it longer and twice as boring, Grant. We're striving for better things. You can't get better by being short, Danny.
I'm not short, though. I'm average height.
No, I was going to say something bad, but I'm just going to keep it to myself.
Okay.
This is a children's show, Grant.
It's windy outside. That don't mean we got to roast everybody.
Yeah.
So. Oh, yes, it does.
You just go outside and cool down instantly.
Exactly. We got to give those third degree. We got I got the ICU number on speed dial just in case.
I like my coffee slightly roasted though.
So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving happened. That was cool.
For those who celebrated.
I hope you guys had a good one and a good
and for those who don't.
What is it?
What?
Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals.
Did you get anything?
Yeah, I got some movies that were cheap, and then I bought Tekken 7.
Did you get Geese Howard?
No, I just got the standard edition. For pretty cheap at GameStop. I was like, let me triple check everywhere else to see, but you know what? Like, a lot of Cyber Monday deals weren't that good.
Really?
Yeah, especially Amazon. Like their Friday one was better.
The only
shit from Amazon's Black Friday sale went up on Cyber Monday. Wow. Like some games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, prices went up and
Vapor.
Like Amazon had Horizon Zero Dawn for what, $20 on Black Friday?
It was $20, yeah.
And now it's like 40 or 30, I think.
And that feels like it's like they're just saying, "Oh, well, you missed your chance." So
yeah, well, Black Friday's first. And,
yeah.
And then, but then Best Buy's pretty good so far, though.
Mm.
Yeah, there's some good stuff on there.
Vapor 95, that Vaporwave clothing store, like there were the code that you can use, and you can get like shirts and hoodies off for like 45% off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was about to get one, and I'm like, I have enough jackets already.
You can never not
jackets
have
that you bought in Japan because you were in Japan.
Yeah, well, and I bought some before, and some that I've had for a while ago.
Yeah.
Just give me the one with the transmutation circle on the back, so I can just be like, bro. Just straight start summoning stuff out of my jacket, like, bro. I need a spork. Transmute a spork. Tastes like cloth.
Dead mother.
Oh! It tastes like that girl that got, that one
word. Big brother.
That movie comes out Friday
Friday.
in Japan.
Huh.
The live action. Yeah.
The first one or the second
Good
one?
to know. I'm not there anymore.
What do you mean? the only live action.
No, they split it. They split it into two.
Well, then it's the first one.
Oh, that's all you have to say, Danny. Jesus, you made it seem like. oh there, Danny. Waking up on the wrong side of the morning, huh?
Wrong side of his shoulder, actually. Danny, you should tell everyone how you almost died.
Oh, I fought
Turned into
nature
John
and
Wick, yeah.
nature folded me. So
Telling you, man, nature's the greatest champion to ever do it, man. She's like 9 trillion and like, oh, bro, like
Damn, nature.
she folded an entire species out of existence just because she can.
What should I make go extinct today?
Dinosaurs had it covered.
Eeny, miny, that one.
Dinosaurs had it covered. They had it too good for too long. Mother Nature's like, not today, bitch.
Grant, I think you were still in Japan when this happened, but did you hear about this?
What?
The mangaka for Rurouni Kenshin?
I heard it in Japan, but I couldn't understand.
Yeah, it was fucking hot breaking news while Grant was in Japan.
Yeah, and so...
All he probably saw on the TVs was something road, like a Samurai X.
Yeah. So I was watching TV in Japan, and I'm like, oh,
There's a picture of Kenshin there, and then some old man's face.
exactly. They were talking
He's
about
like, I wonder
that.
what this is about.
Yeah, I wonder what that's about, huh? That's cool to see Rurouni Kenshin on the TV. And then I look on my phone.
Little did you know.
I look on my phone, I'm like, oh...
Little did you
That's
know
what
it'd be a
happened.
lolicon.
Yeah, so...
He crossed over from 2D to 3D.
Came out of nowhere. I mean, this is going with the whole... Everything else that's been going on in Hollywood. But the mangaka for Rurouni Kenshin got arrested in Tokyo for having DVDs of child pornography. And we're like, what? What? And it's like they weren't even looking for him. He got tipped off or something.
Yeah, somebody sent a tip in or something like that to the police, and then their task force went in and raided his like apartment or whatever, and they found that he has DVDs of little girls and stuff.
3D.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actual pornography, but all I know is they said he had DVDs and I think pictures of naked girls.
Wow.
And he admitted to it. He didn't deny it.
Or else they would have shamed him, yeah.
Either way, it's shameful anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And he got really creepy. He got really creepy when he admitted it.
What do you mean?
Like when he described, yes, that's mine. I like little girls in upper middle school, in upper elementary school to lower middle school.
Wow, that's
a specific age range.
That's very specific.
And did you see how much time he's going to spend in jail, Grant?
How many years?
In his bail? Like 1 year.
1 year?
Yeah.
A year and $1 million yen bail.
Wow.
Which is like $100,000.
Yeah.
No, it's not $1 million bail. It's $1 million fine, right?
Or fine, yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right. Pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna get caught,
but it's like because it's like he wasn't caught in the act; he was just caught in possession.
Yeah,
that's different.
But still, though, it's like he had to get him from somewhere. And if he did it himself, that's even creepier.
Well, that's why he was in Tokyo, because he went to go buy them at Tokyo, and then the police were investigating something related to that or something, and yeah, crazy stuff. That's crazy, man.
That's intense.
The manga's on hold now.
Yeah, I guess some version of Kenshin was still going on in Jump Square or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's on hiatus and it's done.
Till he gets out of jail.
Well, they're trying to figure the Jump, the higher ups in Jump are trying to figure out what they're gonna want to do with Kenshin. So we're gonna see.
I see
what happens with that. Crazy stuff, man. Whew. So My Hero Academia Season 3 is going to be in April next year. Mm-hmm. That's pretty soon. I wasn't expecting that. Fast, you know.
It's that popular here.
Yeah, it's so good, man. That's just, that new chapter, I was like, yeah, it's good stuff. So Dragon Ball FighterZ, we got some new characters. Mm-hmm. We got Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3, we got Kid Buu, and then Ultimate Gohan. So those are the Buu Saga characters. Figured as much. And that puts us at about, I think, like 23, 25 characters confirmed so far.
No Bardock?
Well, the leaked rumor is that he's going to be DLC.
But he already has a page on Facebook. How can you deny Bardock?
Yeah, he's got to voice Jiren, right?
Right.
I think he's at like a... Did you hear about that, Grant?
What?
Somebody made a petition on change.org to have Barack Obama voice Jiren in the English dub for Super.
Really?
Yeah, and it's I think I want to say it's like at 10,000 or 100,000 signatures.
Okay. That's pretty legit.
Yeah.
Too legit to quit. Too legit.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I mean, I guess, but I don't know. We've talked about it.
At Costco, they keep the
cost low.
Basement.
So, guys,
but no, that's pretty cool. Like so far, I like the roster, but the only thing that kind of bugs me is like what somebody pointed out was like they're already in their transformation. I was like,
I wonder if they'll do like any like crossover characters from another game or another series.
Well, usually what they do is they'll have like crossover costumes. I think it was Xenoverse 1 and Ninja Storm 4. They switched costumes, so Naruto had Goku's outfit and Goku had Naruto's Sage outfit. And the Sage outfit looked pretty cool on Goku. But I don't know, Akiel. I mean, as far as transformations go, I think I'm fine with it because every Dragon Ball game before this would let you transform, and the only thing that would change would be like your supers. That's kind of pretty much it. I don't know.
It kind of takes the fun out for me. I like being Frieza, fucking somebody up like first form Frieza, and then just be like, oh, you want to go Super Saiyan, and then just goes like version 2 and still wreck them. It's like, yeah, nigga, you ain't winning this one. But anywho, like I said, it looks pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna pick it up anytime soon. When like I'll probably have to wait for that game to go on sale because I'm not a. The last good game for me for Dragon Ball Z was like Tenkaichi 3, and I was like everything after that was kind of just.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? It was not, if they weren't bad, it just wasn't worth me putting the money into it.
Oh no! I mean, Ultimate Tenkaichi was horrible. Let's be real. Xenoverse is okay.
Yeah, the Xenoverse is okay. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like I wouldn't. I don't know.
Tenkaichi 2 is where it's at.
I'd have to honestly say 3 was better than 2.
Huh.
Only because they had the they were in Tenkaichi 3. The only thing they added besides new characters was a counter move.
Oh, counter move. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it just seemed faster to me. That's what Tenkaichi 3 gameplay wise, it seemed like it was a lot faster than it was in 2.
Well, plus it was on that was the first Tenkaichi game to go on the next gen, PS3 360. So guys, how do you feel that PUBG is in the Game Awards this year?
Surprising.
I didn't know we let unfinished games be into the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Even the creator says like he's honored, but he doesn't want it because he knows it's still not finished.
Yeah.
It's just so much people.
It's like giving DayZ Game of the Year.
So it's on three nominations.
3 nominations.
Yeah, but yeah, the Game Awards are out. You can vote. There's a lot of categories.
PUBG's so popular. It's the most viewed game on Twitch. It has like 1 million people
but
playing
it's not
it every
a real
day on
game.
Steam. But it's not a finished game. It's a janky mess.
They're still doing...
It's a glitchy, buggy mess filled with hackers.
They're still doing patches for it.
No, do you see that shit? You said that that whole... I don't know if you guys ever like paid attention to the whole debate when they announced the PUBG was coming to Xbox One, right? And you would not believe how many fanboys were like, "Yeah, man, we're getting PUBG," and everybody else is all like, "Well, it's not a console exclusive," and that everyone else like, "No, it is, bro," and they're like, "It's not. It's like a timed exclusive, right?" And then the debate after that was all like, "Oh, well, this, and this," and some people who had Xbox One were like, "Oh yeah, I would love to play this fucking unfinished glitchy ass game on my Xbox One. Yeah, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, damn, dude, everybody was like, there's so much mixed reviews about that game coming to consoles. Like, yeah, it already has bad fucking frame rate. What do I look like playing that shit on my Xbox One? But I guess we're gonna play it anyway. And I was like, all right, nigga, like,
just play Fortnite.
pretty much, dude. I love Fortnite, and I feel bad though because when Fortnite had their battle royale mode, they announced the battle royale mode. I think that the co-developer of PUBG was all like,
"No,
they're taking
Mr. Player Unknown's a huge bitch."
Yeah, he's like, they're taking away the integrity of our game. I'm like, let's be honest.
He's a whiny cry.
Yeah, I was like, let's be honest, bro. Like, your game is fun, but your game's also unfinished. Like,
it looks like doo-doo.
Fortnite was like, bro, we know everybody's not gonna buy our game, so here's a mode just to fuck with each other. You know what I mean?
PUBG.
All I care about is if Yakuza wins or Persona 5 wins.
What about Nier Automata?
I don't think they're nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
No, so Game of the Year, it's only 5 games. It is...
I think Neo's one of them.
No, it's not.
Neo's not one? Because
Not on Game of the Year. There's a lot of categories, but so Game of the Year is Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, PUBG, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Persona. Social links. Ah!
I don't know if you guys want to go through the categories. And
sometimes I say...
I don't care about all I care about is Game of the Year.
Yeah.
What's best action game?
Who literally decided to put Horizon Zero Dawn on there? Like, Danny, you have that game. Do you think that game was worth putting on Game of the Year?
I mean, with so many other games, like there's even people complain, like why is Nier not on Game of the Year? And then of
Yoko
course,
Taro said, "Thank you for as long as I'm Game of the Year in your hearts. That's all that matters." He's a nice man.
Yeah.
He won Game of the Year from some other company though.
Plus, Neo came out.
Well, you can't have too much weep shit.
Well, why is there 2 Nintendo games?
The Dorito Pup won't allow it.
There's two Nintendo games and an unfinished game
winner,
on there.
They're all Western games.
Yeah.
This will be the first time that a weeb shit game wins. If Persona 5 wins.
If PUBG doesn't.
Remember, Persona 5 is the best looking PlayStation 3 game.
It is really good looking though. Like the fact that game looks that good on PS3 is really
Atlas
good.
always does that. Like, oh yeah, it's also going to come out for the last console gen.
No, it was supposed to come on PS3.
It was supposed to come out just like within the first year of the year or two of the PS4 coming out, when people still had their PS3s.
And then they're just like, yeah, we don't.
Did it still come out on PS3?
It still came out on PS3.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Holy shit, dude.
You want to know which one, Graham? Best action game?
Yeah.
So it's Prey, Neo, Destiny 2, Cuphead, and Wolfenstein 2.
Dude, I really want to play the new Prey.
I played the demo for that.
Yeah.
I played the demo for that. It's pretty cool. It's Bioshocky.
Yeah, I was worried at first. I'm like, oh wait, no, it's developed by Bethesda. And then my friend said, no, it's actually developed by Arcane Studios. And then what's best shooter?
Is Destiny 2 on that also? Because if they're in best shooter and in action, that's bullshit. Because it's not an action game, it's a shooter.
Best multiplayer is what it's closest. So it's Fortnite, World War II, Splatoon 2.
Oh, how's World War II on the list? It barely came out within the month.
Mario Odyssey barely came out.
Oh, that's fair.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Like that year that
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Oh, because it's multiplayer.
I thought like how Witcher came in.
Yeah, it's a shooter.
How I think Witcher 3 came in within like the last year of
best expansion
of the last Game of the Year awards, and it won somehow.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of Dragon Age Inquisition. I think it won Game of the Year, or won some award where people were like, how the fuck did it get on there? It came on within like a month before the award ceremony was out.
Destiny 2's on there. And PUBG.
For best multiplayer?
Yeah.
You don't get me wrong, Destiny.
Oh, Destiny 2's on here for like 4 or 5 times for the awards. For art direction.
You never see that commercial for Destiny 2? It's all like, nominated for 60 awards. I'm like,
That's nominated. You didn't win them.
I know. You see that shit that they did? They're like, hey, you guys are not playing Destiny 2. Guess what? Here's a free trial to play Destiny 2. I'm like,
we didn't win.
Did you see how the new Justice League trailers have one good review in the trailer? In the LA Times? They have one. You know, most movies fucking slam like 6 in them. They have one.
So Justice League, it's a special case. It's a special child.
Remember, the embargo was up until the movie came out.
Yeah, well, that's because Warner Brothers, they're just...
The president of Warner Brothers is a fucking dumbass.
I don't understand what they want.
They knew it was going to be shitty. They knew it would be like review bomb to all hell.
No, but honestly though, like if they didn't touch Justice League, it would have been so much better. Like I was talking to Shelby and Connor because we're gonna do a DC Talk 2 like about Justice League again, and we're like, when are we gonna do this? It's like, I don't know, dude. Like, there's just so much news that keeps coming out. It's ridiculous how much stuff keeps coming out. I mean, there was the leaked deleted scenes that were cut from the movie, and I was like, wow, these alone make it a lot better. And then like all the stuff they cut from the trailers, I'm like, yeah, this would have been a lot better. And then just so much stuff, man. It's sad. I get sadder every time I think about Justice League. Because it's not the movie's fault. It's bad.
It's literally
Warner Brothers. It's Josh Whedon.
Well, you can't really.
That's Josh Whedon.
You can blame Josh Whedon.
So
he came in after Zack Snyder was pretty much done.
Did you see that shit? The ones with that list that they're talking about, all the shit. Like he had like all the Zack Snyder's version. He's like, yeah, all these people were cast. The scenes are ready to go. And he's like that. He's like, I'm surprised. Like that one speech in the trailer. He's like, there's no gods, there's no lanterns to stop basically stop this from happening, right? And then he's like, I'm surprised. And he was even surprised. I'm surprised they cut that out of the movie. And I was like.
Don't smack the table.
I'll smack you, Danny.
Fucking fold you like a blanket, kid.
I'll have Mother Nature on speed dial, my nigga.
Bro, all you gotta do is bend his arm.
I do apologize for smacking the table, but like that shit makes me so upset.
Warner Brothers did the same shit with Suicide Squad.
They're fucking up the.
Remember, almost all of Jared Leto's scenes were cut.
Exactly.
It's not even.
All of them were cut.
It's not even like.
That is of course the director's fault too. But like, because the director made a pretty shitty movie, but even then, Warner Brothers decided to reshoot everything.
Well, Miguel, that wasn't his movie. That wasn't his version.
That's what he says. Yes, unless he can leak his own script online somewhere, I'll still say that's
no. For Suicide Squad, that David Ayer, that wasn't his version. That was the people who made the trailers edit.
True, because they made the trailers all wacky and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, no, with Suicide Squad as well. Like the first trailer that they showed at Comic-Con. Like, I'm like, yeah, that's Suicide Squad. That's fucking great. And then seeing what they did with the movie, I'm like, well, why? Mm-hmm. Same thing with Justice League. But no, yeah, Josh Whedon's to blame, Akiel. Because I got enlightened by Connor, and he was like, the last part of Justice League is Age of Ultron. And he explained it in the episode, and I was like, holy shit, he's right. Like, the end of Justice League is just Age of Ultron.
I know we got sidetracked by the whole Justice League thing, talking about the Game Awards.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, the dumbest thing to me with fucking Justice League is, like, I haven't seen it yet, and I kind of don't want to, but it's really stupid to me that they were keeping, the spoiler alert, that they were keeping the fact Superman was going to come back.
It was a hype thing. That was pretty much it.
Well, who's going to be hyped? Who's going to come back?
Yeah, but his mustache
anyway?
didn't come back.
No, his mustache was there. They just CG.
So yeah, okay. So in the spoilers for Justice League, the beginning part is a cell phone video of some kids interviewing Superman after saving a building.
I too have seen Wreck.
Yeah, and in there it's bad. The CG's bad on his mustache, but everything else, no, I didn't really notice it. Steppenwolf just looks. He looks so fake.
Video game.
He's the fakest, PS3 villain.
Looks like he stepped out of Marvel's Inhumans.
But anyway, this Game Awards thing. Monsters.
We're gonna give fucking Batman Arkham Asylum looking ass.
No, like, when am I gonna get my fucking Rise of the Imperfects to you, bro? They're still out there.
Yeah, Game Awards. I already voted.
What other categories were there?
Well, there's a lot.
Holy Toledo.
Let's see, best music, best soundtrack.
I know Destiny 2's on there for sure. Cuphead's on there.
Destiny 2 has a pretty good soundtrack.
Destiny
if you actually listen to it, the Destiny 1 soundtrack's alright. Destiny 2's pretty good.
Dude, Bungie games always have like the best OSTs.
Not Destiny 1. Destiny 1.
That was okay.
Destiny 1, come on. Are you telling me when you popped in Taken King or Rise of Iron, that intro music before you click X was...
that's good.
Real good.
That's the menu theme.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, like, the only song that I actually really liked in Destiny 1 was the Cabal battle theme. Because it reminds me of fucking Halo's music.
That's why.
But that's it. It's just it's boring. But then, if you guys listen to the music in Destiny 2, that music's good. Like when
Destiny 2 music's
during like the beginning, during the whole like flying scene with the fucking vision you have, that music's good. That music hits you all like in the right places and shit. Like it's good.
Well, you just start hearing da 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 dun da da
Fucking
da
wish,
da
man.
dun.
The fuck you see like these drop pods and shit. Master Chief comes out.
Man, fuck Destiny. I don't want to be a guardian anymore. Make me a fucking militia like Devram.
Make me a Spartan.
I'm telling you,
They basically ODSTs.
that nigga has the no.
ODST's great, man.
The nigga has that No Land Beyond, and I'm just like, my only problem with Destiny 2 is like the fact they're just like, oh yeah, they blew up the fucking space and they blew up your fucking storage. They blew up your storage space, right? They blew up your fucking storage space on the tower. I'm like, but yeah, what about the storage space I had on like Earth and the storage space in the fucking
right?
and the fucking what do you call that?
Their whole reason is probably like, well, Guardians only get their weapons from the tower or
That's
whatever.
bullshit.
That's where they keep all their stuff.
No, I was like, even so, I'm pretty sure I kept the Dragon's Breath, the Truth, and the fucking Icebreaker in the fucking
In the reef.
In the reef.
But you never go back to the reef. There's no time.
I don't give a fuck, my nigga. My shit's there. If I go back and all my shit's still there, I'm like,
Well,
why?
all it
Yeah,
is-
but Gaul's blowing up the moon.
Well,
Or the
Gaul's
fucking
a
the
bitch.
sun.
Your shit's not being stored on the reef. You're uploading your gun to the network, to the vault network,
Yeah,
and
but,
it's being
you know-
it's being transmatted to the vault in the tower.
All I'm saying is if Shax can keep the fucking raised ladder and Devram can keep the No Land Beyond, I should have kept something too. Because when you know,
Oh,
because
you
remember,
kept your cute little
no,
fucking. They're not going to bring that gun back, are they?
the
No Land Beyond?
Kvastov?
No.
The
The
Kvastov?
one that you start off with,
the sidearm?
what was it called? The Traveler's Chosen or whatever, the sidearm?
Yeah.
You can't get that, huh?
No.
You just get the destroyed version. That's it. They're gonna bring that back as a fucking
Exotic.
They're gonna bring it back as an exotic.
Like they did with the Stranger's Rifle. Hey, here's an exotic version. But no time to explain. I'm like,
Well, they did that with Kvastov as well.
Yeah,
but the Kvastov was pretty cool.
the Kvastov
cool,
was sad. That's the whole story was sad to get the Kvastov when Ghost is like, yeah, man, I remember when I found you. I was like, don't shut up, Ghost. I need to hear.
Oh yeah, because you go back to the beginning.
Yeah, and he tells you the story like, oh man, I remember I was like, he's like, I've been searching forever to find you, and I found you. I'm glad I did. And I was like, Ghost, see, this reason was cool, but I would rather have Peter Dinklage tell me that.
I drink and I know things.
So yes, Graham, best music / score is Destiny 2,
Mm-hmm.
Cuphead, Nier Automata.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Nier
Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, Automata. Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, and Persona 5.
Dude, Mario
Okay,
music is
fuck
always
off.
the best.
I'm gonna vote Persona 5 in every category. Persona 5's music, fucking good.
You didn't see it coming.
Yeah, but Cuphead.
Also,
though.
Odyssey. Odyssey's very good.
Cuphead's music is okay, but
fucking great.
have you played Persona 5? The battle music alone is fucking.
I don't have a Persona, Akiel.
The first Sona.
Persona 5 music.
Get a bite to lip. It's like it gives you that type of sensation when you see your girl naked and you're just like, I'm about to get up in there.
Yeah, can we all know that?
Yahoo!
I like Miguel's like, yeah, we know this. Just look over Miguel sharpening a knife. Yeah, I totally.
How much is that jacket again, Grant?
Oh man. Or it's like when you finally get your meal after waiting for like 20 minutes.
Bad, I know.
Oh God!
When you bite your lip, you're like, and the waiter is all like, the waiter or the waitress like, is there anything I can get you? Like, as long as you took the first time to bring this bitch, no, I'm good.
I'm good.
Just slide back, girl. Slide back.
I'm gonna show you something. Like, I was not expecting to get this.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Game
Well,
Awards, I mean, it's probably going to be PUBG or Mario Odyssey for the winner. Which,
Yeah, I would honestly say, in all honesty, I would have to say Mario Odyssey is probably going to take home a lot of awards because
I heard it's a short game.
I mean, it's short if you're
Main story wise.
if you're just doing the regular story. It only takes like 100-something moons, which is not that much. But if you're going for complete, you're looking at 500-something moons. And I'm telling you, like, levels will have like fucking 60 of them.
I seen
But it's really fun to play, dude. I haven't had this much fun in a Mario game since fucking like Galaxy.
Sunshine.
Since Galaxy.
a lot of people who play this like it's like Sunshine, but
It is like
smaller.
Sunshine, yeah. But like I haven't had this much fun since Galaxy because Galaxy was fucking fun.
My favorite one was 3D World, and not many people like that.
I always wanted to play it.
My favorite Mario game, hands down, is Bowser's Inside Story.
Ooh, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga though. That one was a good one. Too.
That was a good one. I heard that they're remastering that shit on the 3DS. The first two, I believe.
I know.
No, I think it was the first. I think it's all three of the first three. The Saga, the Partners in Time, and then the one that we have, Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. I heard that. I thought they're making all three of them.
Oh yeah. I have to go deep into this. Hold up.
Hold on.
So I think that's next week, right? They announced Game Awards or the 7th or whatever.
I believe so.
So yeah, there's that. I mean, it's whatever.
But we gotta stop the Cabal guy. We gotta stop the Vex guys.
But you know what? People did stop. Akiel
Playing Destiny.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Literally, all my friends on my PSN, I can literally show you all of them, and their majority of them I met through Destiny all started playing World War II. Nobody plays Destiny anymore.
We know a guy who's playing For Honor right now instead of Destiny 2.
That game that also nobody plays?
Yeah.
Yeah. People are going back to that. Wow.
Everybody.
Battleborn was $5 today.
That
game's supposed to be free to play. Why is Randy Pitchford lying again?
Why is No Man's Sky not free yet?
Because No Man's Sky, they still have hope for it. You know, they lied to everybody.
I've been told that No Man's Sky, with that huge update that they did that changed everything, is more fun.
But there's still no multiplayer.
Randy Pitchford, Peter Molyneux, what's his name? Todd Howard.
Molyneux's just overambitious.
Yeah, and what's the fourth guy who made No Man's Sky?
Fuck, it's Sean something, I think.
Sean, yeah. They're the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Oh, yeah.
It's almost like Deej. Hey, see that mountain over there? You can explore that when we get the game. Oh, no, you can't, man.
Yeah, but I also think that with Destiny 1, it was also they were held back because they were making that thing for fucking 6 consoles. Or 4 consoles.
Destiny 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were making it for 4 consoles.
Day,
60, PS3.
No, I remember this. I remember to this day, this guy pre-ordered it.
The pre-order
for PS3 and Xbox 360, and then it was about to come out. I remember you pre-ordered Destiny
2012,
and then
you had the poster. Remember?
Yeah, I got that poster also.
You were all excited because like, oh, we got delayed because the PS4 and Xbox One are coming out. I was like, oh man, I'm sorry.
And then you got it.
I played it for like a month. Luke Cave was the only thing I remember that I only want to remember.
Remember, guys. Warlock, you know Destiny's going bad when you don't see any warlocks in battle.
There's only one warlock in existence.
Dude, I was playing Iron Banner earlier.
And that's me.
And that is Iron.
I was playing Iron Banner earlier. Tell me why I was in a match. It was only me and this other guy on the other team. The only warlocks everywhere was like Hunters and Titans. Was like, I felt bad. I was like, dude, we're the last two. We're the last two in existence.
Yeah, nobody wants warlocks.
I was like, I gotta get out of here, man.
Oh yeah. So the side thing, I was in Japan taking photos, and then suddenly I get a Snapchat from Oscar.
Oh no, yeah.
He's just like, where are his ears?
He's like, listen to this podcast. He's gonna call.
So like, it was. He didn't put he put like an infinite time limit on there. I'm like,
that's fucked up.
'Tis the season to be roasting.
Yeah. And then he sent me another photo. It was like that, but it was kind of like a. He was doing it from that point of view, but from far away, and he was on a phone.
Oh, so Hat in Time comes out next week?
Yeah. For console.
That's crazy.
And you know what also comes next week?
What?
I have to go to jury duty.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Bro, guess what comes on the 11th?
What?
Rising Tides from Battlefield 1.
11th?
Yeah, dude! We're gonna fuck shit up!
I need to get gold again.
Gold was like $40.
I know. I got a 3-month though. It expires in December. Oh, man.
December when?
I don't know.
Oh my god, Grant.
When I know, he'll say, oh, you can't...
Well, just grab Miguel's.
Gold?
Yeah.
What?
I've been paying for gold since I've gotten my PS4 and I forgot to cancel it. And I always forget to cancel it, and then I realized I need those $60.
Dude, Miguel's is like, where's the $60 going? Xbox, I don't play that shit. And next thing they're about to cancel, anime.
And it's like I have a lot of good games on my 360 that I got for free that I don't want to lose.
But you don't play it anymore.
But I don't play it anymore.
Just get you an Xbox One, bro, and just play your games on that.
Thinking about it.
so that way you can play PUBG and the lags get lagged out
with me.
So, I guess we have to talk about it eventually, right? EA.
I heard this on the train in Osaka. Wow.
So,
no.
Before the launch, they announced no more. They turned off microtransactions for Star Wars Battlefront 2.
The day before it came out, yeah.
Yeah. So that means you don't have to pay for the characters anymore. You don't have to buy them.
Well, you still have to buy them with in-game currency.
In-game currency, but not with real money, right? Well, okay. Wasn't it at first they reduced the price? I heard they reduced the price.
Yeah, they reduced it by 70%, and then they still got more backlash, and they're just like, you know what, we're just turning it off.
They're gonna bring it back at a later time.
Yeah, they didn't completely take out microtransaction, but they did turn the feature off, and it's really funny because while they turned theirs off, they also redid they took out the loot boxes, I think the loot box or whatever you can get in Need for Speed. Yeah. They took it out of that too. Wow. This other game, Hero Clicker. They were like, dude, some of our customers spent like almost $100,000, and they're like, the developer was like, wait a minute, we hope it's not a we just thought it was gonna be fun. Like, I hope it's not an addiction. I hope you guys can afford this. And they're taking it out of their game.
They're fucking liars. See, these companies that do this shit, they do that because they know there are people that are gonna spend thousands of dollars. They're called whales. That's what they call them in that industry.
Yeah,
they know they're gonna spend fucking money.
And then
whales.
Whales.
Oh,
yeah, because the big cash money.
Big cash.
And then. You know what was really funny about everybody taking the loot box, the pay to win system out? Fucking out of nowhere, Call of Duty's like, hey, guess what, guys? We're gonna put some in. We're gonna have ours, and like some people data mine the game on PC, and they're like, oh yeah, there's 2 guns. They're coming to World War II, and the only way to get them is from a fucking a crate. And I was like, all right, cool.
See, that's bullshit.
I know, and this is what they said. It's they're 2 rare guns. You can spend $100 on the game. You're only guaranteed 63 items in there, and out of those 63 rare items, there's a small chance that you may even get those guns.
Think about that. The game is $60, and everything in that game is it's within those $60, right? I get all the guns in that base game for $60. There are 2 guns that they're keeping from me that I have to pay for with extra money for their loot boxes.
You know what?
Who knows how much money I have to spend until I get them? You
know what? I honestly say the best loot box system. I would have to say by far that I enjoy. Well, not loot. Well, in the sense of loot box system, I had to say I enjoyed. It's fucking Black Ops 3. You know what I mean? Their loot box system was pretty fucking
just
cool.
Dumb shit.
Yeah,
like, do you want to dab on the haters?
Yeah, it was like emotes and shit. Like, hey man,
Which
you want
is
this?
Fine. That's
like, you can buy keys, but like, at the same time, like, bro, just play like 6. Like, it was like, in order for you to get like enough coins, you had to play like 6-7 matches, and they're like, we don't give a fuck. And the majority of the shit was like cosmetics, except for like the only guns that you really had to get were like the fucking the melee weapons, like the fucking boxing gloves, the switchblade, the wrench and shit like that.
That was still bullshit. Well,
like, it was bullshit. But like, you like
gold too was the what's his face? They had that one character locked behind the loot boxes or whatever. Or was it the dealer? Remember in Black Ops 3, the guy that sells
the dealer? Remember though,
he was only temporary.
Yeah, so that's why it wasn't too bad, because they're just like, you can play as him, but you can play him as like one like a what?
All the time that we had played Black Ops 3 together, I never once saw anybody play that guy.
I seen him get played once in his power, but we played hardcore, so it really didn't even matter, because like I seen somebody running around with a dealer. He stole somebody's dude's power. Like, how would you know? Like, it's like, what are you honestly gonna do? Because you can't.
No one's gonna believe you.
No one's gonna believe you.
And it's like, I don't care about loot boxes if they're cosmetic shit that doesn't
like
really
Overwatch,
affect the game, like Overwatch, skins and all that. If Battlefront still had loot boxes and it was just for skins, for costumes, for fucking different armors, for like troopers, for all that different shit,
because
that's totally fine.
Because the new game they're gonna go back to The Witcher or whatever.
That's totally fine, right? But like, to tell me that there's heroes that I can't play as because I didn't get them through the loot boxes, because I didn't pay for them with credits, that there's fucking like upgrades and shit, and like special skill cards and stuff locked behind loot boxes. That's bullshit.
Yeah. But you know what's in Danny's case with the whole loot box system? Danny's case is like a prime example of like how like they can shift that shit to like, oh yeah, no, you can play, you can get it for free, or you can just spend money. Because like, remember in Overwatch, when we all used to play, Danny would be like, "Oh, I need the coins, right?" And I'm like sitting on $5,000 worth of coins. I'm like, "This is nice, you know?" And Danny's like, "I need the coins," and then he gets loot boxes, no duplicates and stuff. I'm like, "Yeah." And then now they're trying to get smart, like, "Oh, we're not going to give you as many duplicates, but we're not going to give you what you want either." So you can spend the money, or you can just
people that were happy. They're like, "Yay, no more duplicates!" But then it's like duplicates were the only way I would get coins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like it's even
like, yeah, I was not happy to get duplicates, but it still meant that like I got coins closer to fucking getting what I wanted.
Exactly.
I don't like the loot boxes in Overwatch because I didn't get my Zenyatta skin for Halloween. I got the other one. Joking aside, even my friend, he said the reason why people are getting upset at Overwatch's loot box system now is because people didn't get Mercy's witch skin for Halloween.
You could have bought it.
Fucking plebeians. I've had that since the first Halloween
It's only
event.
1,000 gold.
Yeah.
It's
hard to get gold
I got it when it was 3,000, and I got it out of a box.
You shut your mouth.
So
No, I don't play
play-
hard to get gold now.
I don't play with Mercy.
plebeians stay quiet. True patricians know what.
True
know how to play.
patricians know that the Nutcracker skin is the best skin.
Hell yeah! Like niggas be quiet. And busted. Hey, as Zenyatta with the Nutcracker. When I got that costume, I never took off a Zenyatta. It made me sound wrong. It made it sound like like the whole. I can get accused for for rape. I'm like I'm busting all type of nuts on niggas' face. I was
you gotta get golden nuts.
I was hitting niggas with headshots like sucking nut. Busting all time. I was like, boy, you gotta take this nut.
In the face. King Thomas.
I'm glad EA is getting fucked in the ass over this.
This was the last straw, because everyone
The
kept
only
on
thing that's
saying...
sad is that this is going to ruin loot boxes for everyone else.
Yeah.
Well, what's in? I think it was like North Korea, South Korea. They pretty much got rid of that shit in Overwatch. Like, bro, like that's pretty much gambling because you're not telling our players their odds.
Well,
Yeah.
in China specifically,
They had to tell them the odds.
Blizzard has to put the percentage, the odds of what is the chance of you getting this specific skin or costume, or these items.
And
but they're not in the game. They're on the Chinese Overwatch website.
Yeah.
They show you you have a
13 loot boxes.
3% chance to get this or whatever. For everything, and they show you the drop rates and all that. But they only do that for China, because China is like, if you don't let people know, then it's gambling, and that's illegal.
I don't know. I think
Belgium's like, that's gambling, and Hawaii's like, that's gambling.
Oh yeah, even Hawaii, the governor, he was just like, we're not gonna let Joe Camel influence our kids to smoke cigarettes. Why should we let Darth Vader influence our kids to gamble online?
I feel like it may or may not ruin the whole community, but I think the whole thing behind loot boxes, like it should just be purely cosmetic.
It should be. That's fine.
If it, like the whole
if it's cosmetic, that means I can avoid it and not want to do it.
Yeah, like if
I've never really. I think I've only once, since Destiny 2's been out, actually bought like silver to get some of those cosmetic boxes. Other than that, that was it.
Yeah, but one thing I like about those ones, I like how if you buy one of those bright engrams,
because they give
you, they refund
give them to me for free anyway.
Yeah, but when you spend silver on those other ones, you see you also get a huge ass thing of a whole bunch of bright dust. So they're like, oh no, bro, because you spent money on our game. Here you go, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's pretty cool, but it's like playing Destiny with 3 different characters. The first 3 levels, you're gonna get bright engrams. That's 9 engrams of free shit that you're gonna get, and they're just like, we don't care. Like, you can spend money or you don't. We don't.
Yeah.
That's what kind of loot boxes I like. You can spend money to get this shit faster, or you can just play our game like we intend you to and have fun.
I think there was a photo that I saw where someone was comparing games to a fast food meal or something, and this was The Witcher 3, for example. The burger is the whole burger itself is the game, and then the fries and the drink is expansion, and then it was EA, it was Battlefront. The hamburger, the buns was game, and everything else was a DLC for the hamburger buns and lettuce and tomato, and then the fries were microtransaction for each one.
I saw another one that was the same thing with pizza, and it was a regular full price $60 game. It's a full pizza, everything on it, right? And then it's EA's Battlefront 2 is actually just. It's a fucking piece of dough with uncooked cheese on it.
Oh my god. Oh, and the other game too, on that hamburger one was Warframe, where it was the whole meal. It was the burger, the fries, and the chips, and it said full game. And then it was plus what was it? It was like a outline of the hamburgers, fries, and chips in gold. It said stuff you really don't need to grind for, but you can get if you want.
Yeah, Warframe's great. Hopping back on that.
Didn't you forget how to play, Miguel?
I forgot how to play.
I forgot how to play too.
I did. I got wrecked. I got rocked super hard. Super hard.
For the first time in his life, Sonic truly understands the meaning of war.
Yeah. Comic book pages without context is great.
Yeah, what was that one with like that fly dying in the Green Lantern?
Oh, Green Lantern, yeah.
That was pretty sad.
That was confusing.
I like that picture of Etrigan rapping on Yo
That's
MTV.
great, right? Yeah.
Yo MTV raps.
I mean, we got a trailer for Marvel's Capcom Infinite for the characters. Winter Soldier, Black Widow,
Venom.
and Venom. I'm upset at Winter Soldier because
I love your reasoning.
Because if he's player one, you know, you're facing to the right, and it's like, okay, he looks
first
normal.
off, which side is Winter Soldier's arm on? His metal arm.
It's on his left arm.
It's on his left arm.
And then when he switches to face the right, what happens to his arm? It's on his right arm now because they just flipped his sprite. You know, his character model.
They just mirror it.
They didn't. It's upsetting because in the trailer they show off one of his level 3s while he's flipped, and I just look at him like, that's the wrong arm. Like, what are you doing, man?
It's lazy. It's not. We didn't want to make a separate model for when he faces right, so we're just making the same model and just mirroring.
Oh, but
his arm switches side.
Cuphead can do that.
Cuphead does that. A lot of good games that like attention to detail do that.
Freaking.
But then somehow Hellboy's arm switches.
It'll be like on the original arm, and then like, during a combo, it'll switch to the other arm, and then like when he's walking, it'll switch back. I'm like, oh, it looks like it's a glitch versus like it actually being like just a flip sprite. When I was playing this shit with Edwin, I kind of noticed. I was like, why is it switching like that? And I didn't tell Edwin, but I was kind of looking at his arm. I was like, why does it keep switching every time? Like when he's like walk, like when you do the stance change.
Yeah, I remember I was watching some gameplay
weird.
with Danny, and it was like, I was like, why is it switching? It looks weird because it's like, so if you do regular hits, you know, left. It's because it's on his left, and he's doing regular hits, you know, regular 1-2 punches, and then he's done, and it switches to his right arm.
Yeah, and it looks like it's more of a glitch than like them flipping it. Because like I said, when you watch him walk and shit, it looks normal, but then when he's doing a combo, it switches. I was like, that's weird. But Marvel's Capcom Infinite, though, I have to say, I honestly did not realize how annoying their supers are until I seen the one with Venom, and it was like, there are a whole bunch of one-liners and talking while they're fucking somebody up. I'm like, this needs to stop. Like his whole, like the whole bunch, like he uses like 20 lines before he beats it, before the special's over. I'm like, dude, just say one in the beginning and at the end, you're good. Not like every hit he did, he was just like talking. I was like, what the fuck up, man. And let's be honest, Black Widow,
too much talking in a fighting game.
And Black Widow, I feel like she's like a fucking she's Marvel. They didn't want to put Jill in there like they did in the Capcom 3, so they just put.
That really scared me for a second.
The plot thickens. Fuck with you.
Sorry. I didn't know she was like over there. You go.
What does your hoodie say, Miguel? What does your hoodie say? No, below.
I don't know, Grant. You were in Japan. You should read it, right?
I don't know the last one.
Oh yeah, kanji. Yeah.
I'm looking at it upside down, so I can't tell you what it is.
Okay, can you let the phone background? I don't know. I can read it, but I don't know.
Man, Winter Soldier's just gunman in that game.
Mr. Banks.
Winter Soldier's Gunman, Black Widow's Jill, and then Venom is just Venom.
He's just Venom. It looks cool.
I like this. Don't get me wrong.
See their DLC skins? Winter Soldier and Widow's suck. But Venom gets anti-Venom. That's cool.
I
The
cure.
white one, right?
Yeah.
I cure cancer. Just like fucking up. Oh, sorry. He cures the cancer that Hulk gives out every time he punches somebody.
So,
speaking of that, did you see their cover for Vanity Fair?
Yeah, I was looking at it today. It's
why is Black Widow hair blonde now?
It's been like that since the poster reveal.
I'm just saying, like,
because they're hiding
from who?
The world.
And I think Hulk's picture was pretty great. He's like, he just has just turned green. It's like, you can do parts of
I get it.
Now.
Mark Ruffalo was the first pick for Marvel, but I don't like him as Bruce Banner. Like,
we just need Lou Ferrigno to come back, bro.
Forget. Like he's still in the movies.
Lou Ferrigno?
Yeah, he does the voices for Hulk.
I know, I'm saying,
except for Ragnarok.
But we need him to be.
No, we need Edward Norton back as Bruce Banner. But yeah, so I saw the Vanity Fair covers, and I was like, these are just so awkward, and even the
Spider-Man being held by ropes at the back.
Yeah, the photo shoot ones I thought were hella
War.
weird. They're all in Infinity War.
Infinity. Inferno!
I'm just watching this video of Law versus, what is his name? Virgo.
Oh my god. Virgo's like the dirtiest fucking, not hockey. Yeah, hockey user ever.
Oh, Virgo's great, yeah.
Virgo's like, bro. Oh, yeah. That's when you realize Law's nothing to fuck with. What he did to Punk Hazard. I was like, oh, he was not playing.
Did he cut the whole thing in half?
Yeah, he was, because
you need to get on One Piece.
That was like the first time he put. I think that's the first time you see him put his power into like his sword or whatever. Because he just like room and it's on the blade and he just fucking cuts everything. I was like, I didn't know he could do that. I did not know.
You could do that in the Muso games.
I know, but I'm saying I didn't know he can.
He broke the gear.
He broke everything.
Literally broke a gear.
You should really.
Read
I think
One Piece, yeah.
You should read up into the war and you should watch it after the war because the animation's pretty great.
Yeah, it's super close to the manga.
Except for that one filler you should watch too, where he gets the power of the black people. You should watch that filler.
That's not filler.
Is it? Oh
no, that's in the manga.
Oh yeah, huh? You should watch that one. Where Luffy gets an afro. It's fucking
Afro
great.
Luffy's great.
Oh, so my friend showed me this video. But what's next on the list?
Deadpool 2 came out with a one shot.
A one shot?
Yeah, where he is Bob Ross.
Oh, you mean the reveal trailer or whatever?
It's not a trailer. It's a one shot that had clips at the end.
I'm just saying everybody's assuming that's a trailer for the fucking.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Every channel on YouTube's gonna say Deadpool 2 new trailer.
No,
but it's not a trailer.
No, I'm saying, you know what I can honestly say? It was pretty funny, but I was like, I kind of expected it to be like.
It's just Deadpool.
No, I'm saying the whole Bob Ross part. I was like, yeah, this is something he would do. It wasn't like surprisingly until like it didn't catch my attention until like they started showing the scenes from the movie. And I'm like, oh, this is nice. But like the first whole Bob Ross part, I was like, that's very Deadpool.
Yeah.
I like the like 6 minutes in Mario Kart. That's how you lose friends.
Let's go.
But you know what though? I like the one thing I do like. One part of the trailer I liked was that lady, that one black lady he lives with.
Oh, the blind lady.
Yeah, when they hold the guns, and she points it at him. She's like, he just rewinds it for her. I was like, and she's sitting at the table too. You look at that, like the ending of that one shot.
You talking about the Thanksgiving thing?
Yeah, she said at the table. I was like, that's fucking great.
Yeah.
I hope she never dies.
Shazam?
No, Shazam's named Shazam now because the Chad Marvel told the Virgin DC like, hey man, you gotta change his name. No confusion.
Is that how I read that? Is that how it played out?
Yeah.
Because
that's why it's called Shazam and not Captain Marvel. That's why his name is Shazam now instead of Captain Marvel because Marvel didn't want the confusion. And DC lost that.
No. If I had to be completely honest, all I know was Miss Marvel. I didn't know who the fuck Captain Marvel was in Marvel. All I once it's Captain Marvel, I was like, oh, Shazam, and then that's what I thought. I never would have thought like it was like some dude in the Marvel universe named Captain Marvel. I was like, that's.
I believe he's a Kree alien or something. I think he's Kree.
I know all he knows he's part of the corpse. The corpse.
The core?
Well, he becomes a corpse later.
Oh yeah, because he's dead.
He becomes one of the core.
So that's cool. I think Jude Law's gonna do a good job with that.
I got him. I'll show you.
This is like how I got Jerry.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah.
I love how that's becoming a thing now.
Dude, I've seen so many of those last night. I was like, what?
Look, that's how I got Jerry because we were at Saul's house, right? And I was like next to the table he has in his living room. I was like, "Hey, Jerry." He's like, "What?" I was like, "Look." And I flipped him off. He's like, "You're a bitch." I was like, "Jerry, look." He looked at it like, "Oh, you're a bitch." I was like, "Gotcha, bitch." Like the one with the dude with the parkour, like the most amazing parkour stunt ever. He does the one-handed thing, lands. He's like that. He looks up at you. I was like, "God damn." Or like, I just see one was like somebody found a body on Google Earth and it zooms in and some guy like this. I was like, "God damn it."
No, this is the one that's just like, hey, I gotta show you something. What time is it? It's like 3 a.m.
Oh yeah,
that's. He's not showing me Narnia. You gotta dig. All right, here it is.
Or like the one the guy's like, "Oh, I finally got that pesky gopher," and he shakes his head like that. I fucking love those ones. Or like the other one, like, "Hey, there's something wrong with that rearview mirror." I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I gotta compose myself because that shit's
totally well for
this
the
one?
podcast.
Or like the one with the lizard that you showed me.
Oh, no,
The lizard one was creepy. It's just this fucking. Oh, have you seen that one? That dude actually had a tattoo of that on his leg. He's at a party. He's like, "Hey man, you got new ink?" He's like, "Yeah man, you want to see?" He's like, "Yeah." And he shakes his leg and he looks up and there's a fucking tattoo of someone had like that.
That's the new thing. Like, I'm so happy that that's back. I haven't seen that since elementary school.
I remember I used to hate that shit in elementary. I used to hate that shit. My friend used to do that shit to me all the time. He's like, "Hey, kill." They just something on my leg. I'm like,
Did you know there was a way around it? If you put like your finger in there, then you could punch it back.
Insertion.
I got you. I got you first.
Yeah.
But anywho.
Okay.
So I'm upset.
Wow.
Other people are upset.
What happened?
At Marvel Comics.
What?
So they're doing this whole legacy thing right now, right?
What do you mean? Like, what is like? Okay, give me an insight on the art because I'm not the only.
So legacy is it's the story, this new storyline that they're trying to do. They came out the first issue. It was just a one shot called Legacy, and it's spreading out to all the major comics from Marvel, where it'll say Legacy with the issue number, and it's not the issue number of the current run; it's the total issue number
for the
right.
Legacy.
So I think Hulk was like 750 or 710 or whatever it was, and I'm like, okay, this is cool here and there, right? And then I didn't know this until I read an article about it, but in Legacy 1, Logan comes back to life, right? He breaks out of the adamantium shell that he was trapped in. And it's like, if you want to learn more about his story leading up, because he's going to be a big play in this Legacy story, go find him in the post-credit scenes in major Marvel comic titles. And I was like, you kidding me? Like, you're going to say post-credit scenes, right? Like, you want us to buy these issues of these comics, right, to get your sales up. So that way we could read, like, 5 pages or so about what's going on with Logan. And I'm thinking, yeah, no, this is bad. This is bad. Like, what are you doing, Marvel? Like, people are upset. Nobody really cares. And, yeah. So, and the fact they call them post-credit scenes, it's just like, hey, it's just like the movies, guys. You know? Yeah, it's all dumb.
Are you gonna do it?
No, I don't care. If anything, I'm just gonna read online. But you know what could be interesting though, Akiel?
Yes, sir.
Is for the Warner Brothers streaming service, they're gonna make a animated Harley
Warner Brothers
Quinn.
is making their own streaming service.
Yes, Miguel.
I didn't know of this till now.
We've talked about it before.
Are you ready for all the edited versions of all the stuff? I hate you, Warner Brothers. Well, no, I don't.
They're making a Harley Quinn cartoon.
Yeah, and it was like what they asked for, like I think it was like 20. I think it was like 20 or like somewhere between like 12 to 20 episodes they already ordered, and they want Margot Robbie to voice Harley Quinn, which I have no problem. But let's be honest, the Arkham series Harley Quinn's voice actress, I think it was
Tara Strong.
Hell yeah!
The lady that's been voicing Harley Quinn literally since forever.
Hell yeah!
Except for Batman and Harley Quinn, that was not Tara Strong.
True.
She was probably on vacay. But
yeah, so they're gonna have that. They're gonna have the live action Titans, and they're gonna have Young Justice season 3. Those are all exclusives to the Warner Brothers streaming service.
I thought they canceled.
What, Young Justice?
I thought like they were like writing the script and they got canceled or something like that
or Titans.
No, for
Young Justice.
Yeah, I thought they.
No, Young Justice was canceled. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But for some reason they were like, okay, well let's look at the numbers on Netflix like last year or something.
Oh yeah, people were watching
to see who still watches Young Justice, and then maybe we'll make a season 3. Now they're gonna make a season 3, but it's gonna be on their exclusive streaming site, which is probably gonna have maybe the CW shows on there. I know it's gonna have all the DCEU movies. Well, and I also noticed that the Justice League cartoon is no longer on Netflix, so that's probably going on their streaming site as well.
Which one, Unlimited or the other?
Both of them.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's be honest, dude.
Plus all the animated movies.
But let's be honest, man. Like, there's too many streaming services out there.
There's been too many. It's ridiculous.
Like, I get like everybody wants to cash in on that. Like Starz has one, HBO has one, which is understandable because if you try to pay for that shit in your cable package, it's just gonna cost you like an extra $70 for like.
But now with all these streaming services, it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, I'm just like no, and like I don't get me wrong, I like Netflix. I really do, but the fact that Disney's like, oh, we're gonna have our own streaming service, we're taking all that shit from like Netflix. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay you guys like $12 to watch a fucking Disney movie that I watched like 3 years ago, my nigga. Like, get over it, you know.
But they're also gonna have Star Wars and Marvel and all the other stuff.
If I seen it once and I paid, like, if I seen it in a movie theater, Danny, and I have it on DVD, there's nowhere in hell I'm gonna pay them to watch.
Then this isn't for you, Akiel. This is for everyone else who doesn't want to buy it, and they rather stream it.
So are you gonna get the Walt Disney?
No, I'm not gonna get it. There's no point.
Same thing with Warner Bros. I'm kind of like I love DC, but at the same time, you're not gonna get me like that, my nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not catching me with that. You can miss me with that play to watch bullshit.
Yeah, so there's that, and there's all that Justice League news. We'll save that for the DC talk over on Marvel talk.
You're crossing the streams?
Yeah, we do DC talk here and there.
Not a bitch.
But this is not Justice League news. This is Flash news for the Flash movie, Flashpoint. They said there's gonna be a major Batman plot in Flashpoint, and that is a bad move, I think.
Is it tying in with the Batman vs Superman thing where Flash like, it was her the whole time? She's the key.
Probably. And then, but it's going to be Flashpoint, so it's going to be Thomas Wayne Batman.
Do we get to see his mom just start crying? You see Batman's mom crying and she just has the blood in her hand, just like right across her face, becomes Joker?
Maybe because
if that's not that, then I don't want to see it.
It's probably because it's a major Batman plot, but I don't think Flash needs that.
I don't.
Like, Batman needs to be on screen as much time as Hulk was for Ragnarok.
The only thing I would hope is like they use that scene but with the new actor for Flash. You know what I mean? Where it's like he goes back and
Ezra Miller
not the guy that they use in Batman vs Superman.
No, that's the same guy.
Oh, it's the same. Oh,
yeah.
Well, anyway, I hope it's like that. I hope it's just that. You know what I mean? Like, I got one Batman or something like that, and he just goes back in past or the future or whatever. It's like, hey.
I don't know. It says major, so he's gonna be like.
Is it gonna be Jake Gyllenhaal?
We don't know. I hope not. I don't know. Jake Gyllenhaal's cool and all, but I don't think he should be. He should be Batman.
Jake Gyllenhaal should be Scarecrow.
I mean, honestly, I still want Batfleck to stay as Batman, but I don't think
he's not a bad Batman. Like people are like, oh man, I'm worried if he's gonna be a good. I'm like he to me. he feels like Batman. You know what I'm trying to say? Like he has like the when I watch Batman vs Superman and I watch Justice League, I'm just like he feels like a Batman. You know what I mean? Like kind of like how what was that dude's name? I think in Batman Beyond.
Talking about Tim Drake?
No, Val Kilmer. He felt like Batman to me.
Oh, you're talking about the movie?
Yeah,
right.
Movie. Yeah, he felt like Batman to me.
But yeah, no, he's a good Batman, and he was a good Bruce Wayne in BVS. But with all the reshoots and stuff, like you could see, he did not care for those reshoots in Justice League. Like, he's like, oh yeah, you know, here I am. And, like he was just emotionless. But I don't know, he might be out, man. I think he's out, which sucks. Contractually, he technically should only be in 2 more movies. He could still be in at least 2 more movies, but I think he's out, which is sad.
Flashback, and no, he's going to be in the in most likely Flashpoint, where they reset everything, and then he's going to be in a flashback in some other movie later on down the line.
And that'd be pretty.
Yeah, because if they count Suicide Squad, then yeah, he just needs 2 more movies.
Yeah, because if they count Suicide Squad, because it depends if he's contractually signed on for like just movie appearances or for like being roles, in full-fledged roles.
Well, yeah, if it's full-fledged
roles, then I'd say it'd be Suicide Squad 2, Flashpoint, and that's it. Because Flashpoint's how you kill him.
Flashpoint's how you reset everything.
Yeah, so it's sad to see what the DCEU has become. Thanks, Warner Brothers.
Why can't they just make
Warner
it?
Brothers.
And I don't know if you guys heard, but they didn't make $100 million this weekend, opening weekend.
Shocker.
Yeah, BVS did not make, or Justice League did not make $100 million, which sucks because that movie is a $300 million budget.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big loss for Warner Brothers, and just might as well say goodbye to the DCEU. I mean, Aquaman's still happening. Wonder Woman 2 is still going to happen.
Wonder Woman 2 is at least successful.
Flashpoint
is happening. But that could be it, man. Just, I don't know. All those other movies that are announced.
What they need to learn how to do is stop fucking over-editing everything.
Well, I mean, we talked about it on the DC Talk, but it's just like...
I wasn't there.
I know you weren't there, Akiel.
Okay.
But...
Quit saying it like quit saying it like that's supposed to like stop me from like voicing my thing. Like I know you guys talk about it, but
what I'm trying to say is like it's Warner Brothers. They don't know what they want, right? They were like, okay, let's do Man of Steel, right? And Zack Snyder fans loved Man of Steel. Everyone else was just like, what's wrong with Superman? Why is he this depressed, gloomy, dark? You know, why did he kill Zod? He shouldn't do that. And then it's just like, well, let's have faith in Zack Snyder again. Let's do BVS. So they do BVS, and you know it gets poor reception, right? Sure, it made a lot of money, but they're like, oh man, look at those ratings though. They're horrible. You know, everyone hated this dark atmosphere. And then Wonder Woman came out. Oh, actually, Suicide Squad came out, and it's just like, well, that movie just sucked.
That one they went too light.
Yeah, they went too light, too comical for its own good, and
which is like a villain.
And plus, they shouldn't have fought Enchantress. You know, that's my big thing.
It was a really big end of the world scenario where it's like, where are the heroes in this?
Yeah, who said that? It was like Deadshot. He's like, aren't there heroes? Like they're supposed to stop this or some shit like that. I was like, he's right though. Like you know, you niggas are like basically cover ops where you guys go and like fucking like rush and steal plans and shit.
Yeah, if they were
and now they're fighting like a fucking.
If they were out there like doing like fucking like Black Ops, you know, like shit like in Russia or whatever, or taking out people like that'd make for a more interesting movie.
Yeah, because literally that's what the Suicide Squad is. They're not fighting like end of the world first. They're just like, hey, bro, when you just steal this shit for the government,
go kill the
you guys
Prime
get
Minister
caught.
of Canada.
That's your own ass. You know what I mean?
That's it.
But they try to make it too.
They made them more like heroes, which is like
which is like which they're not.
They're villains that just want to get their sentences shortened,
and a lot of them don't make it. A lot of them don't make it.
It's called Suicide Squad.
No,
what are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Like, if you ever like read it, like they changed like the Suicide Squad, and like they had like fucking I think it was like Deadshot and Black Manta and Reverse Flash all in one team. And this fucking Deadshot was like, bro, we gotta do this, and Black Manta's like, mind your fucking business, bro. Like, I got this. And Black Manta like ran off on his own. He fucking handled the situation. Fucking Reverse Flash like, I can't run, guys. He's like, you better run. You're gonna fucking die. And he fucking runs and snaps his knees and like, you're dumb. He let this nigga to die. I was like, oh man,
You busted.
you busted. And they had like Joker's daughter on there fighting Harley Quinn.
Hey, you're talking about new Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it gets really weird because a lot of them, the Suicide Squad change because either they die or they just get fucking. They disappear, man.
But yeah, and then Wonder Woman came out. Everyone loved Wonder Woman. It's just like, yeah, let's get that, but more. And then Josh Whedon went on, and they were just like, well, hey, Josh did Avengers. He knows what he's doing.
People love Avengers. Avengers made money.
Yeah, so let's have him do like majority of the 2 months of reshoots. And it's just all downhill.
It's a lot when you think about it. 2 months worth of reshoots. A lot.
Like Shelby said on the episode, he's just like, some movies only film for 2 months. For the whole thing.
Yeah, some movies only film like 2-3 months. He pretty much filmed an entire movie again in that time period.
He was like, I need to redeem myself by making a better Age of Ultron, but
fucking I'm still sad about that list. Where it's straight up like the whole thing would have been so much better if it was untouched.
Well, I mean, regardless, Zack Snyder would have had to leave because of the tragic stuff that happened to his family.
I get that. I'm just saying, but like he didn't have to reshoot. They could have just kept it and just added what he wherever he left off.
Josh Whedon.
Josh Whedon could have just been like, okay, this is where he ended off. Let me finish.
There would have been nothing for Josh Whedon to do. So from what you told me, that when Zack Snyder left, the movie was just in post production, which is just editing.
Yeah, but he changed the ending. He added quips, and he made Flash like super funny, which was horrible for the character.
But I guess, Flash is he's a fine character for that,
If Kevin Smith even said he didn't like Flash in this movie, something's going wrong. Like, he's the bare minimum guy, He was like, oh, I saw Justice League on screen, creamed in my pants. That's Kevin Smith in general. But no, I don't know.
You listen to Fat Man on Batman, right?
Yeah.
Fat Man?
That's what he calls it. Fly, Fat Man, fly.
He even got his own promotion for Burger King in Mexico.
What?
Yeah.
Kevin Smith? What?
No,
Batman?
Yeah, okay, you're talking about something else. I thought you meant like Ben Affleck Batman.
No.
Fat Man.
No,
okay.
No, that's Fat Flick.
Oh, Fat Flick, okay.
Yeah, boy had to eat. He's like, oh, we're done filming? I need to eat.
Go to Burger King.
What? Reshoots?
What? That was in my contract? Who said that?
I'll be in my trailer.
Yeah.
There's that Rampage trailer. I don't know if you guys saw it.
I don't like it.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see
it. Ralph, Izzy, and George. Oh my god. Let me just say that was pretty surprising because it caught me off guard. I'm like, damn, dude, like the game? That's crazy. But then I saw the designs. I'm like, oh man, no, you guys are... Stop.
They look cool.
Stop.
Like the wolf looks cool. Ralph, right?
Ralph. Yeah, but like it's like they made them more animal than what they really were.
Well, yeah, because Ralph is supposed to be a werewolf, not an actual four-legged wolf.
Yeah, and they're like,
this was my problem when I saw the trailer. I'm like, yeah, Rampage was a fun arcade game I loved playing as a kid, and when I heard it was getting a movie, I'm like, that sounds stupid, and I hope it's like animated or something goofy, or whatever. But then I'm like, this almost seems like they're trying to make it they're trying to do like a battleships thing with this, and it makes me a little. And plus, the other thing that bothers me is, remember, Rampage these are humans turning into these monsters.
They got mutated.
But then Rampage is like, no, it's regular animals that just got mutated. What's George? He's just a white gorilla that just happens to get struck by some alien device or something.
Yeah, some alien tech. No, not even alien tech. The fucking government's like, yeah, bro, like...
It's something that mutates him on a genetic level and makes him huge. And then it's like the same thing with the wolf. It's like 40 feet tall. And it's like, it's just a wolf. And then it's like, then there's Izzy, who's just a giant alligator.
Yeah, and I was like...
It's I can tell the movie's not going to do well. I'm probably going to go see it, though, but... Plus, The Rock's the main character. I was like, oh, yeah, Rock's going to play George, right? He's going to be the gorilla.
I thought so, too, when I saw that. I was like, oh, shit.
He is that gorilla's Chris Pratt.
Son.
He is the alpha.
He is the same character from
He is wearing the exact same costume in Jumanji. And they are in the exact same jungle. He just had that studio come to him. Boy, when you think about it, Rampage is a really weird pick for a live-action movie.
It really is. But speaking of Chris Pratt, did you guys see that teaser for Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom?
No.
Nope. I seen it.
I didn't know that came out.
It was like a couple days ago.
It was very like subtle. It was just like a baby velociraptor, and Chris Pratt's all like... And
doing his animals.
Yeah, he was rubbing his chin and started rubbing him, and that was the whole thing. I was like, oh.
Nice. I'll check it out.
It's pretty dark in here.
I don't believe in lights. Lights make the house hot.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the line, somebody told somebody that, and
it's winter season, so
winter solstice.
Yeah,
and daylight savings.
Daylight savings is over.
Yeah,
so we're in normal time.
Oh,
yeah,
till like March, right?
Till March or April.
Wow.
Yep.
Incredible.
Wow.
Click, click. Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock. Let's see. So Miguel, been looking at the memories lately. A couple years ago. Let's see.
Why did you do this to yourself, Grant?
So I can teach my children that I was a faggot back in my lifetime.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a Christian podcast.
Yeah. Let's see what you said, Miguel. If this status gets 15 likes, then I will change my profile picture to the Commander Shepherd Pony tagged me, and I will keep it there for 1 week.
You did that.
I know I did that, yeah. I've tagged everyone, and everyone changed their profile picture to that.
Almost your friend,
everyone.
Grant.
I love you, Miguel.
We're your friend. I support you.
I just shared a funny Barack Obama meme about basketball.
Are you still recording the podcast, or are we done?
Hey, happy birthday to Bruce Lee, man. He would have been...
You forgot.
Yep. Crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
But this meme was Tony Romo is out due to a hairline fracture, bruh. LeBron James been playing ball with his hairline fracture for years.
Oh, today was the day. 3 years ago, I beat Dark Souls 1. I got good.
If you never gave in, put your cups up. Never asking but taking, put your cups up. Tilt your cap, cause the real is back, and most cats can't deal with that. Put your cups up. If you know what it's about, put your cups up. And if you never had a doubt, put your cups up. Tilt your cap, cause the real is back, and most cats can't deal with that. Put your cups up. Porcelain head, scorch them with lead. Wishing I was normal instead, the origin said. Corporate heads devour what the forcibly fed. I hope everybody that's stuck is enjoying your bed. Made a deal with the devil, persevere, so disheveled. We instill fundamentals, come and build with the rebels. We kill instrumentals. You gon' need Jack Klugman as Quincy the M.E. when he was a young man. To solve this murder mystery so unplanned. Prognosis, most kids think they can touch rain, but he's too hot, causing instant suntans. Who's that? Fakes get removed like loose black. A wild child, boom bap, got him a loop pack. You lack style, round about and move back. No Snapchat filter can improve that. The goons back, snatching your hat, smashing the track, captain the rap, slashing you hack, glasses attack. Tight game since I found a mic and my life changed. But when I came, you were shaking like a dice game. Right brain, snap my fingers and it's danger. No major label, still labeled major. Bangers, you name it, I take the wager. Nassau, Vegas, smash all stages, surpass all haters. Raps all greatness. If you never gave in, put your cups up. Never asking but taking, put your cups up. Tilt your cap, cause the real is back, and most cats can't deal with that. Put your cups up. If you know what it's about, put your cups up. And if you never had a doubt, put your cups up. Tilt your cap, cause the real is back, and most cats can't deal with that. Put your cups up. Kazoo beats got me feeling like 9-2. When I was on Mom's stoop with a St. Nas brew. With my crew, we used to be named the firm. The Nas dropped that bad album, and the tables turned. Since then I dropped the sickest poems. Ridiculous homes, I bar out like a cricket phone. Wicked flows, make your position known before you all alone, like when your kids get grown. King Dice with the insight, get this right. 10 toes down like 8-ball and peptide. I'ma live life, rip mics and stay a monster. Live long and prosper, you kicked off the roster. A chip off the block, well I didn't know my father. Too ticked off the bother, they ripped off the posture. I used to spend my days handing papers out. Now they hand them to me when I make them shout. Holla. If you never gave in, put your cups up. Never asking but taking, put your cups up. Tilt your cap, cause the real is back, and most cats can't deal with that. Put your cups up. If you know what it's about, put your cups up. And if you never had a doubt, put your cups up. Tilt your cap, cause the real is back, and most cats can't deal with that. Put your cups up.